entertainment.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. I still can't get over just how beautiful the entire show field is. It is currently Friday morning. The pre-meet will be later today and then show tomorrow, but as you can see, lots of show prep to still happen. All the vendors are getting set up around. How it's gonna be, this is the Mutts Nuts field. That's the show stage, the main point of the middle, and then vendors will go literally the entire way around, all the way down, all the way back up, and then that whole section from the road back is all the rest of the show field. So needless to say, it's gonna be packed. And again, the field itself looks beautiful. The bright green grass, the whole spot looks awesome. Also, if you notice, your boy's got a golf cart. My alignment might be a little bit off, but I got the red one with the fancy wheels. So you know what? We're moving up in the world. I got a golf cart. All is well. She's looking good. Still in one piece. So later today, before I wash the car, I'll pull the tape off and fingers crossed, the silicone is fully dry and my sensors don't fly off. I did add a little L bracket on the front and a screw in the back side, but the problem is, I'll show you actually. The problem with these side skirts, well, behind all of this, all this grass, the material doesn't go into here like most side skirts do. You can screw into this pad. It stops down here, so there's nothing to screw into to hold like this corner itself flush the body, so it's just silicone the entire way down. So really hoping by the time I pull the tape off, it's nice and dry and can't go anywhere. Like I said, there's a screw underneath down here, and there's an L bracket in the front over here to hold this to back over there. So they can't like fly fully off the car, but still, I want to make sure everything's fully dry before I pull it off. But overall, Wagon came together nicely. Like I said, the pieces still do need some wet sanding, but it is what it is. I'm just glad it all came together and the car made it here. So we're gonna enjoy our time down here, see some friends, and just have a good time. Got this bad girl maxed out here zooming. All right, so the fence right here is the very back side of the show field, and that little tiny speck way down there is the stage. Wow, this is massive. And I'm gonna walk this entire thing probably several times before the show's over. Also a reminder, if you're coming out of the show, usually it's pretty toasty out here, and as you can see, there's really no shade cover of any kind. Bring a hat, bring sunscreen, bring something, otherwise you're going to melt. Look at this beautiful Mark 1 that just pulled in. We saw him last year at the show, got the RSs on it this year. I think the BBS decal on the bottom is new as well. Beautiful. Look at the spoiler. Happich? I like that little duck bill on it. Whew. Eventually I'll have me a Mark 1 as well. I want to have all the Jettas. I got a 2, 3, and a 4, so eventually a 1 is on the list. But this came out nice. And I love the wheels with the decal. That's a nice touch there. There's the Instagram if you want to follow him. 84 GLI. Beautiful car. Even got the red calipers. It's like that little touches. Red with the red. All ties in super nicely. And even has the red truck. I like how your truck matches your Mark 1.
Yeah.
I like the red and the red. Did you buy the truck to match the car? Was that like a plan?
You know what? I looked at probably 25 trucks.
Yeah.
And the sales guy called me one day out of the blue. He goes, I have a truck you're gonna love.
And it was the red one.
And he sent me the picture of just the front end. I said, I'm heading there right now. I'm buying it.
It works out well. It matches like you did on purpose. It's perfect.
I just got those BBS.
I was saying, and the decal's new too, right?
The decal's new too.
Yeah, it looks, the red calipers, the red center caps, the wheels.
I have disc brakes for the rear.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to put them on.
No, dude, the car looks fantastic.
So I painted those.
I saw the silver.
Silver, yeah.
It looks
so
good.
The red wouldn't pop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Looks good. Yeah, for rear drums, I either do black or silver. I think red on the drum is a bit much, but I think this came out awesome, dude. I'm glad to see it back again. It's like, woohoo! Close, close. Wow. That's a nice trailer. I need a Mark 1. This thing sounds amazing. Yeah? Yeah, I can hear the cam. Something about the older Volkswagens, they have such a presence to them. Like, this car has such a presence to it. So I just got myself a new golf cart, and this one is almost the exact same color as a Savoy. Look at this. I don't know the exact name of this golf cart paint, but it looks identical to the Savoy. Also, it is crazy windy out here. Tomorrow the wind is supposed to be even worse than today, so we'll see how filming goes. But either way, I'm hyped. Look at this. This thing's beautiful. This over here is last year's show field. You can see the very clear size difference, but they're doing a whole bunch of new grass, looks like, and they got all types of torn up over here. Dude, this color is almost identical. Just need a little Savoy badge right there. Same. I need this thing. We got a very interesting car rolling in. White Lamborghini Diablo on air and on rotiforms. That's wild. So this is Mark's car. That's wild. Red interior, gated 5-speed. Not every day you see a bagged Diablo in person. And I want to say he's up in Charleston. And he trailered it down an open trailer like a thug so everyone can see it. I'm curious to see it aired out. That's pretty cool. So I was talking to Mark, and he happens to have a 3-piece set of 4x100 15-inch Zender wheels just in the back of his truck. He said he bought them for his GTI, but now he wants to sell them. And I really don't need any more wheels, but I mean, like, they're kind of being hand delivered to me. We'll see on these, but that's dope. 3-piece Zender splits. I don't know, we'll see about this. last time I heard a Diablo run, but this thing sounds pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. I want to see it aired out, but at least sounds good. All right, so it's currently 3 p.m. The barbecue pre-meat starts in about an hour. A handful of cars that are already parked out here that are probably staying overnight for the show tomorrow, but we must go address our side skirts on the car. I'm gonna pull the tape off and fingers crossed the side skirts just stay stuck to the car. That would be ideal. Also, I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning to actually go through and wash the car, because I wash it today, overnight all the dew gets in the car, and then by tomorrow it'll just be dirty again. So I think tomorrow morning early we'll wash the car, and then we'll just hope for the best. It's black, it's gonna be filthy regardless, but if I can make it a little bit cleaner, we'll try it. A little bit of rain rolling through, which I've never been more excited to have this car rained on in my life. Now it can wash away the 10 pounds of pollen and dust on this car and make it look a little bit cleaner, because I'm not gonna wash it till tomorrow morning, so a nice little rain bath will do us justice. But big news, all the tape is off of the side skirts and they are rock solid to the side of the car, which is so sick. In a minute I'll show you, but now the car with no tape on the side skirts, it's looking complete, and Danny should be here in about an hour or so. We'll have the Zender plate for the front and for the rear. I have the little emblem for the front and for the rear. It all came together. It all came together. Oh, there's the sun. Our 2 minutes of rain is over. Just enough to kind of, you know, rinse the car off a bit. But look at this thing with no tape on it. Come on. Look at that. It all came together somehow. The whole body kit's on, the side skirts didn't fall off, the brakes are done, the wheels are done. It all came together. The only thing I wish you could have gone through and done a wet sand. There are some spots in the bumper on the corners, a little bit of orange peel going on, but again, it is what it is. The car made it here. I couldn't be happier, and I can't wait. Zender plate in the rear. I need the logo for this one, but we'll have those soon. No complaints. Look at this thing, dude. Also, the grass makes it look like my tire's flat, and I was freaking out earlier, but it's just a whole lot of grass loads, you know? There she is, boys and girls. No tape, no nothing. It's all mounted, it's all solid. Big weight off my shoulders. Like I said, cut it a little bit close, stress it a little bit, but it adds that extra little, I don't know, excitement into the car show, because now, there it is. She's ready to go. Tony's freshly bagged Porsche Cayman on the SSR wheels. This thing came out so good. We just saw it at the EuroTripper open house and it looked good, but now that it's just flat to the ground on the wheels, yeah, I think these cars are very slept on. Everyone wants like a 911 and stuff, kind of blow the wind, but the Caymans, I think, are sick. Look at that. Just 2 Porsches in one shot, you know? No big deal. Yeah. It's so cool. So that's the air management. It reminds me of like Iron Man's suit, like doing all that thing, or like Transformers. It's so cool. Yeah, I have to talk to Prezi. When I bag that car, I would like to have that, because it's so cool. Okay, so currently the barbecue pre-meat is going on right now, but a nice dark blue Mark IV Wagon rolled in with an R32 swap, and he's on Porsche lobster claw wheels. So gotta park my wagon with my VR next to his wagon with his VR on our Porsche wheels, because why not? It's awesome. We just saw this one at EuroTripper. Look at the B3. Bentley wheels and wagon on Porsche wheels. That's where I'm parking, right next to this dude. All right, check it out. We got wagon and a wagon. So full R32 swap with the bumper and everything. Very nicely done. on the Porsche wheels with the Willwoods. So cool to have them side by side. Both VRs, both on the Porsche wheels, both with some fancy brakes. I love seeing some wagons together. Super, super cool. And he's got buckets in here, I want to say. Yeah. And then I think he did, yeah, rear seat delete, harness bar. He said it was his track car, but it got expensive to keep running the car, so now it's just a very fun daily. Such cool wheels. Honestly, before I bought these wheels, I was looking for a set of these because I do love these. These are 19 by 9.5, I think he said, and 8 or 8.5 in the front, but still super cool to see. Two wagons, both on 19s, both with VRs. Yeah, all about this. Oh, the rain's here, but I have to show Matt's new brake setup. This is just stupid. Like, look at this. I don't know what these calipers came off of, but are they 8 piston? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I have no idea, but they are massive. And he's got them in the rear too. He had 17Z fronts and the 4 piston rear, which this might still be the same 4 piston in the rear. But I mean, this front is like, this is stupid. This is a 19-inch wheel. It might be a 20-inch wheel. Yeah, this is a 20-inch wheel, and there's millimeters of clearance. To put in perspective, this is sitting next to it. Look at these brakes. Look at these brakes. Good Lord, that's cool. Love this car. 3.6 swapped, rear seat delete. If you're in the Volkswagen world, I'm sure you've seen this car before. And then Alex brought out the Rabbit on the RFs. Super, super clean. The weather's kind of making everyone kind of leave. Kind of sucks, but car's still out here. And we got 2 wagons side by side. Look how cool that looks together. And he has this really cool hatch spoiler. I almost bought this same one and then ended up passing on it, but I think this is the same one I almost bought. But it kind of swoops up and it's really aggressive and I quite like it. I didn't put mine on and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I'm not sure if I want to run it anymore. I like that style, or I might just leave it clean hatch, we'll see. But I don't know, just to see 2 VR wagons, both on 19-inch Porsche wheels, chilling.
No. Another tip of wheels.
So cool. Another car I really like. Woo! The Mark 8 on the Bentley wheels are all smudged up. I apologize for that. Woo! OEM Plus to the max, love that. Porsche brakes on this one. These wheels are always a favorite. Rafa brought out the wagon. This is Mark III TDI AZEV wheels, yachting front lip. Super cool. Ah, my dude. One of my all-time favorite wagons. I want to say it's a TDI, full like GLI kit on it, on the 3-piece Porsche twist. Yeah, another one of my favorite wagons. This thing's dope. I think tomorrow we get all the wagons together, because just to have those 2 and this one, and they're all on Porsche wheels. Wow, Porsche wheels, Porsche wheels, Porsche wheels. This is awesome. Yeah, I think we need to have all 3 of these together side by side. It just has to happen. So good. And this is one of the only ones that has the big bumper that I actually like on this car. Normally I like the stubby better, but this one's dope. Cars everywhere. Mr. Mark II made himself again. And this we saw last time too. 2 very good examples. Mark II Jetta, Mark II GTI. Both looking so good. Another Mark II rolling in, Mark II GLI coupe. Ooh, I like that. Hang on the Smiths.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Oh, love that. Wagon, 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 wagon. I love when there's an overabundance of wagons. That thing is sick. I thought about the idea of swapping this car to a bigger VR6, either a 3.6 or a 3.2, but the spirit of this car being a factory 12 valve with the factory manual, I just like that the car is all OG drivetrain, OG paint, black on black interior. I like the spec of this car as it is. So this one as it is will always have the 12 valve with the 5-speed. Maybe at some point I'll supercharge this one, but I want to keep the stock powertrain in this car. I think it's very, very cool. But thinking way in the future, I would like to buy a 4-motion Bora variant with the 24 valve and the 4-motion system. That'd be pretty cool. But as for this one, as cool as the 3.2 swap would be in this wagon, I just like the OG-ness of the 12 valve VR6, the 5-speed. I like this car as it is, which is odd enough to say, but this one can stay how it came. All right, so for the most part at this point, the activities for today are over. Everything went very, very well. Set up at the show field. There's still more vendors to come in tomorrow morning and later tonight, but that is what it is. Barbecue was super good, and whoever made it to the Volkswagen meet, that also went pretty well. A lot of traffic down here today. It's been crazy busy, and it went from being super hot and toasty, which was nice. The rain came in, and then it's like freezing, and it is so windy, and it's supposed to be crazy windy tomorrow, so we'll see how filming goes. But today's pretty much over. I have to decide if I want to wash the car tonight or tomorrow morning, like early. I gotta be back at the show field at like 7:30, and like, do I want to wash the car in the morning, wash it tonight? I have no idea, but it's been good so far. I'm very happy the wagon's all together. My side skirts are on and good to go, and just, it's been fun. My face is burnt, I can feel it, but having a good time. Seeing a bunch of friends, a bunch of cool cars. It's always such a good time down here. If you haven't been to EuroTripper yet, you still got time. You have till tomorrow. But if you haven't ever been and you want to come down here, definitely make the trip. Well worth it. It's a great time. Okay, we are finally back at the hotel. I'm gonna keep this short because I have to edit this video tonight and still be back at the show field, I think, by like 7:30 in the morning. Why do I do this to myself? I'm gonna edit this video tonight, and it's gonna be, I'll be tired tomorrow. So if you see me, I'm a zombie on Saturday, just know this is why. But the parking lot outside, one of the cool things about car shows, when everyone comes to a certain town, the hotel parking lot is always popping. Like, there's cars ever out there, just through all the place. So walking to the parking lot, it's like a mini show basically. But I'm gonna end this video here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. See you guys next time. Peace.